Question 7. 7a. What is the opposite number of 3? So the opposite number, 1, 2, 3, opposite number of 3. So opposite of number 3 is going to be negative 3. Because the definition of an opposite number, so opposite numbers have equal distance away from the 0 on the number line. So if you look at 3, 3 is just 3 units away from 0. This is why negative 3 is going to be the opposite number of 3, because negative 3 also is 3 units away from 0. So the opposite number of 3 is negative 3. B. The opposite number of negative 3 will just be 3. C. This is positive 3. Positive 3 is the same as 3. So the opposite number of 3 is just negative 3. D. We have positive negative 3. So this is a rule that you need to know already. You're supposed to learn that in grade 7. Let me remind you some of the rules that we need to know. Rules when the signs are right next to each other. You need to know that positive, negative, when they are right next to each other, will just be positive. Will just be negative. And then negative, positive, when they are right next to each other, will just be negative. And you also need to know that positive, positive, when they are right next to each other, will be positive. Negative, negative, when they are right next to each other, will also be just positive. So those are the rules that you need to know. So I can really say that if the signs are the same, so same sign, if they are right next to each other, will give you a positive, right? Positive, positive is the same sign. Negative, negative is also the same sign. When next to each other. So this rule only applies when the signs are right next to each other. You need to memorize that. These are different signs. Right? Positive, negative are different signs, and negative, positive are also different signs. They will just give you a negative. And again, this is when they are right next to each other. So positive negative 3 is going to give you negative 3. And the opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. Negative positive 3 is going to be negative 3. And the opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. And finally, F. Negative negative 3 is positive 3. And the opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. And that's it for question 7. I'll see you in question 8.